2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming to you tonight from the American Airlines Arena with a look high above here in Miami. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, good evening. It has been a hand-and-glove fit.
That warrior mentality, the common thread there, DA. Thanks so much. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. Oladipo outside. Butler against Middleton. Oladipo with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Over Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Crowder. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's Oladipo on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Count it. Good.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
And here's Giannis. Good on the bucket.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
The Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Knocked away. Stolen by Bledsoe. Shoots over Dragic. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. The kick out to Matthews. Bucks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Over Oladipo. Giannis no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now here's Dragic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And it's in there.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Matthews, no one around him, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And here's Dragic following the 3 from Wesley Matthews and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 4. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Back to Adebayo. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Miami. Double team on Adebayo. None against Bledsoe. The pass to Crowder. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Giannis.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now, none after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. Can't hit from in close. Bucks leading by 4. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Miami shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Middleton against Butler. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Lopez.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's none. No points in the game yet for him. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
None against Bledsoe. Six to shoot, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one. Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
The Heat trail by 13. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Oladipo draws the double. And the basket by Olynyk.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Here's Giannis. Plays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 13. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Giannis in at the 5 down low. The Heat trail by 15. Now, none. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Floats one, and he sinks the layup.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Heat. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
George Hill's checked in for the Bucks. Olynyk has the open look. No good on the 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Adebayo. Nuggets looking it over. It's stolen by Hill. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Crowder.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Dragic finds Olynyk. Back to Dragic. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Timeout called, the Heat. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in to the inside. Crowder. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And Miami making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Again, the miss by the Heat. Bucks leading by 20. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Jones. Shoots a 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. He kicks it to Hill. with the second effort. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Oladipo's got 5.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Dragic kicks to Jones. Oladipo against DiVincenzo. Here's Crowder. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Crowder's got his second basket.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively. They are just killing them on the interior.
Both teams deciding to change it up. For Milwaukee, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw drops for Hill.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
Now, here's Nunn. He dishes it to Butler. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. And here's Matthews for the 3. Connects from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Passes it to Crowder. And it's Miami with another.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Free throw no good for Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo left side. Crowder. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
And Adebayo sends it back. And so it's Milwaukee in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 40 points, 2 block shots, and
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Dragic in at the 1. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Now here's Dragic. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Heat shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the technical free throw is good.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And that one's good by Butler.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
Milwaukee's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Middleton with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Outside for Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 29. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Drops in the layup for 2. Giannis has got 31 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Tipped away. Fast break, Milwaukee. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. The Bucks also changing it up. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And good that time.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Over in the corner, Williams. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
He'd have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Iguodala finds Crowder. Matthews against Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Here's Dragic, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 12. Korver, good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Make a play, come on!
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Poked away. Back to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Korver, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And here is Iguodala after Kyle Korver hitting the 3. Now the pass to Dragic. Shot, high post, and it's Miami with another.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dragic finds Iguodala. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And another basket for Miami.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
From deep, Lopez, no luck. He'd have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Dragic gets the bucket.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Milwaukee in total control. Here's Lopez, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Iguodala kicks to Crowder. Pass to Dragic. 32 seconds left in the third. Count it. Dragic has got 12 points here in the second half.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Bledsoe looking around. Iguodala, the pass to Crowder. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Misses the shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. On the wing, Korver. Hill against none. Lets it go. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Unfazed by the D, George Hill firing away with confidence.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Ilyasova. Stolen by none. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. Now here's Ilyasova. Kicks it to Lopez. On the wing, Korver, defended by Jones. Three-pointer, and another three for Milwaukee.
That's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
Here's none. Hill with some nice D.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Connaughton kicks to Hill. Over none. And another basket for Milwaukee. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. None with it. Outside, Jones. And again, it's the Heat missing. Jones against Hill. High post Lopez. And Ilyasova kicks to Hill. Lock at 6. And he gets the bucket. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
George Hill, an efficient scorer, never tries to do too much offensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's none. And that time, also a missed shot. The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Heroes checked in for Andre Iguodala. The Bucks also with the sub. Brown's checked in. None against Hill. And the call will be against George Hill. And that'll be his third foul so far. Milwaukee on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's none. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
The tray. None can't get it to fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lopez kicks to Korver. From deep. A shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Silva, the pass to Hero. Over Ilyasova. Miami no good on that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The three from Hill, and the three ball is good.
Long-range shooting, a big part of Hill's offensive game.
Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Korver. He feeds it to Brown, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Heat shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Poke loose. Outside Hill. Dragic, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by the Bucks.
Hill finds Korver. Now Lopez, he's covered by Leonard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. For three, Hill. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hill's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the first one drops.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
Hill passes to Williams. And it's Corver in the corner. Outside Hill. Williams for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in, and he makes both free throws. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Bucks. Lopez finds Brown. And here is Hill. Lobbed up there for Lopez. The kick out to Hill. Shot clock at 5. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
George Hill very aggressive tonight, looking to score.
Free throw drops for Hill. Here's Hero. And Hill has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Lopez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.